I mean, do I want to tell a parent that their son has lost an arm or more? No. Do I want to tell a daughter that their daddy can't work anymore? No, of course not. That is why we're here today. That's why we're talking about this.
So body placement is about understanding where your body is positioned in space and making sure that you're not putting yourself in a position to where you could be involved in an accident or something could happen. If your body is positioned correctly in space, then you're not going to get hurt from whatever situation might arise that happens out of the ordinary.
Body placement is putting yourself in a position where there is a way out. You're not subjecting yourself to a pinch point, caught between, anything of that nature. You know, it's the best place to be in the current situation you're in.
Improper body placement is a very high percentage of all of our injuries. Most of the time it's, hey, why'd you do that? Well, I just wanted to go do this real quick. I wanted to save time. I wanted to do this. And that's what puts people in an improper body placement position.
Pinch points are everywhere in our facilities, honestly. So that's why we need to take that approach to actually take that one extra second, one extra look to see what could be a pinch point. What is a pinch point now could not be a pinch point 2 hours before. It just really depends on the task that you're doing. So when we talk about the 3-2-1 body placement, it's 3 steps back. So you take 3 steps back, keep both your hands clear, and take one extra look. And really, ultimately, when we talk about body placement, anything with safety, if you take that extra 5 seconds to think about what could physically harm you or what hazards may be in the area and try to go talk to your supervisor about it, or if you don't understand something, you know, in regards to that, it could save you a, you know, serious injury and a lot more time when it comes to being on the floor.
We do not want our people to touch material. We have an array of different types of tools we use. What happens if you're going to grab something, you're going to put your hand like this. If that falls, what's happening? We're compromising our thumb.
So we have no-touch tools that are kind of like push sticks with hooks on them. And what those do is, instead of actually having to get on a trailer to throw a chain, or if you have to nudge, you know, a specific piece of minor material that you could, you know, that you might use your hand for that you shouldn't be, instead of the crane, you would use that no-touch tool from the ground, so you're actually not getting on the back of the trailer.
Whereas before, it was you put your hand on it to guide it around. Oftentimes we'd see bundles collapse on people's hands, they'd fall on people. But if you have a no-touch tool and you're 4 or 5 feet away and it falls, you're far enough away, you're not getting hurt.
In our world, every job is affected by body placement. However, there are certain things that, you know, I would say are a higher risk when it comes to that. Any handling of material with cranes is definitely something that you could get, you know, stuck in a particular situation where your body placement might be in a bad area, whether it's coiled steel or structural steel or plates.
We stay behind the crane in front of us. We try to stay within 10 feet of that at all given times. We have our red fall lights. We stay out of that fall zone. No one goes in a fall zone.
What a fallout zone is you know, if the material falls, it's going to be in that area.
So with our forklifts, we have red lights and we have blue lights.
Blue light is just an extra reminder, kind of like a warning signal on the front and back of the forklifts that, you know, alert the pedestrians, hey, we have a forklift load coming through.
The red lights that are around the forklift, it's an area where the pedestrians or someone coming up to you should stay clear. They should stay back until you have turned the forklift off, and then they can approach you if they're going to talk to you.
If material starts falling, don't try to, you know, human reaction is to try to stop it, grab it, reach your hands out, your body to try to catch it. Steel's very unforgiving, so we're never going to win that battle. So if something's going to fall, be out of that fallout zone and, you know, stay out of the area.
Take it personal. Be your brother's keeper. We don't stop here. Because I leave, the program doesn't stop. There's a plethora of tools in this Reliance organization to allow this to continue. Just continue what we have going. Not what I have going, what we have going. Because you can't lose sight of the fact that we are living a culture, not me.